Bentornati, and welcome back for episode 8 of our Satisfactory Update 6 series. In this episode, we will work on one of our biggest milestones, in my opinion, in the making of our, let's say, infrastructure, because we're going to work on coal and we're going to make a nice, big, solid coal power plant. Actually, if my calculations are correct, we're going to be able to make a 0.9 gigawatts coal power plant, which is really exciting. In the meantime, what happened? You should have noticed that something has changed, at least visually, in here. I purchased a bunch of, well, it's not just aesthetic, but actually pretty functional stuff from the awesome shop. We have this really nice railing all around there. Actually, let me jump in here. Very nice. All this railing that ensures that we don't, just fall like that. What is... Yeah, I put a little bit of cable around here, which should in theory, yes, in theory allow me to navigate this space more easily, like so. Very cool indeed. And also, I bought these. This is not the stairs. This is what is this called? This is the catwalk bundle, let's say. While the purchase of the railing was an item on its own, the catwalk, you buy one and it's all these pieces, and it's really cool because this allowed me to build these nice external staircases, and then combined with automatic door walls or something like that. Yes, allows for easy access into our factories. So see in here, for example, our copper factories, we have this nice ramp with this catwalk in here, and we can get in, and there's still a piece of ladder stuck in the ground there. And if we want to go up, we get in here and we go upstairs like so. And I'm probably going a little bit too fast and I'm making all of you a little bit nauseous, but that's intended. That means that it's working properly. Anyway, on with today's objective, which is coal. Yes, absolutely. So first of all, let's jump on here. If I manage to get on the jumping pad properly, yes. Let's get on with this. So coal power, yes. It wants 150 of these, 50 of those, that, and like that. There you go. We send it off.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Note: there are no more notes. Nice. Okay, so we have everything we need. Not really yet. I mean, there's a few other things that I want to do in preparation. Anyway, let's scan for coal. I actually already know that there's a really nice place with coal around here. Wait for it. There it is. Look at this. Look at all these pure coal nodes in here. Well, actually, one is normal. Pure, yes. Several pure and several normal node. Before I go there though, I want to purchase another piece in here from the customizer tab. I want to get the concrete foundation just because it looks so much better. Like the normal like steel looking foundation is a little bit too busy for me. So add to cart. And what else do I want? I want walls. I want windowed walls. Yes, please. Give me the windows. Although silica, do I want to start production of silica right now? Oh, never mind. I don't have enough. So let's just purchase the concrete for now. Okay, I have that, and I can put in here the rest of the coupons. Now, second thing that I want to check before going. The Caterium research line might unlock for us a few things that we might find useful, like for example Power Poles Mark II that allows for a bunch more connections. I think it's 7 instead of 4, and maybe also the AI limiters. I should have a bunch of quick wire in here, so let's see if we can unlock a few of these. Let's do this. Power Pulse Mark II. I love that all the research items are 3 seconds now. Okay, Power Pulse Mark II. An AI limiter. Research. There it is. Now, can I actually produce AI limiters though? Because if I can... well, it's actually kind of easy. Yes, AI limiters. But can I also then use the AI limiters? Oh, this is a fluid buffer. Yeah, we have a bunch of new stuff. Of course, we have the cold generator itself. The Power Pole Mark II, which requires quick wire but allows for 7 power line connections, which is really nice. What else? Under production, we have the water extractor, of course, which is the new machine needed to pump water inside our coal generators. And logistics, yes, we have pipeline support, pipeline Mark 1, junction, and pump. However, I can't do a smart splitter yet, can I? Oh, I can research it. I only need to make 10 AI limiters. Yes, please, I want the smart splitters. Pretty please. Can I make 10? Oh yeah, I can make 25, no problem. Okay, that's great. 25, so more than enough to complete this research. Beautiful. Now, how much does a smart splitter cost? It's 2 rotors per. They're not cheap. They're really not cheap. 2 reinforced plates, 2 rotors, and 1 AI limiter. It's okay though. It's okay. We might have enough to do what I'm thinking. So let's take advantage. Yeah, let's bring a stack of quick wire to take advantage of the new stuff. Let's put down this modular frame. I don't really have a use for that. Let me go around. I want to have at least 3 stacks of rotors. Actually, I should check. I should actually do the math, you know. So let's open with O our internal wiki. How do you call this? Library of knowledge or something? So buildings, right? If I want to make coal power plant, I should search. And I should learn to write. Coal generator, yes? So I want to have 12 of these. And this here recipe says that each of them requires 10 rotors, so that means 120 rotors and 20 plates, so 240 reinforced iron plates. That's a bunch of reinforced iron plates, if you think about it. If you think really hard about it, you will absolutely convene with me that that is a bunch. Now, when it comes to rotors, I have in here 300, so that is more than 120, if my math is correct. When it comes to reinforced iron plates, I have 400, which sounds more than 240. However, I think I want to bring as many as I can, and I'll go as far as to steal some from here. Look at that. Thief. I'm stealing reinforced iron plates from my own machines, because reinforced iron plates are also used in the making of the Mark II belts, right? And those are really useful, especially when pure nodes are involved, right? Because we want all the good stuff. Then I think I'm gonna check just to make sure that I have... Okay, 3 stacks of copper sheet sounds reasonable. What else? Do I want a full stack of iron rods in there? Where do I even have iron rods? Oh, cable. I think I need cable. Yes, iron rods. Normal plates, I have 4 stacks. I think this is gonna be enough. I'm gonna wager this is gonna be enough. Okay. Now, where is that coal? That coal is that way. Let me open the map again so you can take a look. Yes, it's in this here enclosure. This is like a small basin. There's this small lake in here. However, in order to go there, we need to kind of climb up. And my objective is to have a network of cables that we can traverse with the zip line. Okay, so let's start creating our zipline network. Here first. Okay, then we take care of these fools. So, power line, please, to here, and then to there, and we start using the zip line. Now, the one thing I must not do is fall and make a fool of myself. Ready? Huh. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Any fool nearby? Wants a piece of this? No? Good. Okay, from here I think I want to go there. Okay, so that, and then ramp. Oh, why am I not zooping? Zoop to here. Okay, let's go check. I think there's monsters up here. Hello. Don't run away from me. Okay, let's have power pole. Power line. To here. Then from here, we go to here. And then down there. Look at that. Okay. I mean, it's a bit steep, but let's try it. Could be fun. Let's actually start from... Whoa, not here. Whew. Good thing that I had a few parachutes on me. Alright, I climbed up again. Let's test the zipline. So we go up from here, which is cool. Then we release. Release. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, but it can be done. Now this is the trickier, and yeah, it was really tricky. That might be a little bit too much of a tight turn. Hi. Reload, please. Hey, there's too many of you. Okay, that's better. Oof. I like the adventure though. Okay, so this is the area, right? This is the side. Oh, and there's also, I think there's supposed to be several other monstrosities around here. Let's check out this guy. And I think there's also a big spider thingy, which I hate. But we're gonna take care of it. Another one? Come on. Nice. Whoa! I didn't see you come. Is that all? Anybody else? Because we have this rack in here, which needs 50 megawatts, which is very convenient because we are running a power line to here. It's almost like I knew. Almost. So that in there is not really convenient. What if it gets up here though? Okay, if you come here instead. Yeah, that's better. That looks better already. Okay, remove that. Remove all this. Okay, now give me a second while I remove a few trees and bushes around here, because our coal plant is gonna be right here, okay? On the shore of this here lake. So, whew, to work. Okay, this might just be enough space, if I remember correctly. Before we go ahead though, let's bring this power line temporarily. Yeah, sure, up to here, so that we can open up this guy. And get our hard drive. Cool. So now, this is done. We don't necessarily need this line anymore. I can even loot some of this. Modular frames. Oh, I don't have any more space in my inventory, but I can actually store some of this stuff temporarily somewhere. Organization, storage container. Let's put a storage container in here. And let's put the leaves, the flowers, and the mycelia, and the wood, and the limestone in there. Okay, good. Actually, let's replace this. So we got a little bit of that, a little bit of cable. These are nice, heat sinks. Anything else? A few screws, a few modular frames, and I think that's everything we get from this site here. Is this something? No, it's nothing. Okay. So I showed you the site. I haven't yet showed you where the coal is. The coal is that way. Let's scan again. There they are. Coal nodes there and there. Oh, and there's a few enemies in here that we need to quickly take care of. Hello. Ouch. Don't do that. So, pure coal node, which is great. This guy's toast. And this is normal. This is normal, but there's more. There's one up there, if I remember correctly. Somewhere around there. Scan again? Yes. There's a lizard doggo. Yes, look at this. So yes, this is pure, so it's gonna get us 120 coal per minute. What about this one? This is also pure. So we have at least 3 pure nodes and 1 normal that we can easily access. Let's begin laying down the foundation of this project. Let's build a lookout tower. Where do I want to put the lookout tower? Maybe I can put it right here on this peninsula. There. Let's climb up. And let's select foundations. Let's try and align this to the global grid. So I click and hold Control, and I get a nice alignment to this axis here. What I want to do is come pretty far this way and actually almost completely cover this guy here. So let's say that we start at this height. Let's see. And then we need to go 3, 2, 8. That looks like a good height. However, it doesn't completely cover this guy. So maybe... No, actually, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna explain in a second. What I really need now is the central 2 tiles. I need to extend further. Because the entire coal plant is gonna cover an area that is 8 by 9. Okay? So let's see. How far can I go this way? This is 5. If I can have 3 in there and they fit pretty well. Yes, they do. And then 3 this way. No, wait. This needs to be 2 wide corridor there. And then 3. Yes, this is what I want. I could even go 1 more that way, probably. It's not gonna hurt anybody. But if this is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if it comes up to here, I can remove these 2. I would just need to remove that tree, or I could instead go 1 more block this way and remove that thing. No, I actually prefer having a corridor this way, I think. Okay. Now, what's the deal? What's the plan here? The 12 coal generators are gonna be arranged in rows. There's gonna be 3 in here, side by side, 3 in front, then 3 in here, and 3 in here. Okay? And there's gonna be a 1 corridor in the middle. Something like this. Is this 9? Yes, it's 9. And then 2 corridors in between the 2 rows. I did really poorly at this explanation, I realize that. Now, this corridor though is at a lower level. I need to go up. And to do it right, I need to go up by first 1 and then 2 meters. So exactly 3 meters higher than this level. This is where are gonna sit the actual coal power plants. So I can actually remove this and also this. Okay, so this is how the platform should look at the end. It's again 8 by 9 foundations. This corridor in the middle is just high enough over the ground that there's no clipping, and these platforms here are 3 meters taller than this one. Okay, so it's not a full 4-meter platform, it's just 3 meters. Now I want to proceed adding a few walls in here that are just gonna give me a sense of where the limits are. Alright, now I can start placing my power plants. So, coal generator. I keep using different names every time. Now, they do, you know, lean over this third foundation here. It's okay. It's intended. It's absolutely intended. The only thing I need to check out is that I don't put the power outlet inside the wall. So, not this, but this. And I think I don't even need to be super close to that wall. I can come one off like this. And then align and align. Okay, sounds good. Then align to that and here. And then align and align. And as you can see, you get this comfortable middle, you know, foundation space as a corridor in here. And you can even open that like that, and that can be an exit, or actually that's probably going to be where the conveyor belts get in from. And now I do the exact thing in front, or opposite, or whatever you want to call it. Let's have more walls. All right, we have the generators in place. The first thing that we need to solve, the first problem we need to solve, is how do we pipe both water, like literally pipe water in them, and then how do we, I guess, convey coal inside. Each one of these bad boy takes 15 pieces of coal per minute and 45 cubic meters of water per minute, okay? In total, it would be 15 times 12, 180 coal per minute. We have more than enough because we have, what do we have? We have 120 times 3 plus 60. Yeah, we have 420, and it's probably even more in the general area. So there's more than enough coal to do all of that. And 2 lines of 120 would probably be enough to feed this thing, and also have some left over that we can maybe then bring home, maybe through conveyors, or maybe we build a road later for tractors and stuff like that. When it comes to water, they want 45 cubic meters each. And that is times 12, which amounts to 540 cubic meters. Now, there is an easy way to go about this and a hard way to go about this. Water is all weird because each water extractor pumps 120 cubic meters of water per minute, but the pipe can transfer up to 300 cubic meters of water per minute. So in theory, 2 pipes would do the trick. The problem is, when you try to split water multiple ways, first of all, there's no way to tell water exactly how to split. It's not like conveyors that when you split 120 in 2 lines, it goes 60 and 60. Water is much more fiddly and can lead to some unforeseen problems. What we can do instead is have 3 lines, okay? And look at this. If I do, what was that? Times 12, 540, right? 540 divided by 3 is 180. What's the beauty of 180? First of all, 180 fits perfectly into a single pipe that can hold up to 300, but also we can make exactly 180 cubic meters of power if we use 2 water extractors that run at 75%. Okay, because remember, we can downgrade, we can downclock buildings so that they don't only produce less, of course, but they also consume less power. Because remember, an extractor consumes power. And actually, with our setup, in the end, if we use more water extractors, a total of 6, but they all operate at 75% capacity, not only is gonna be much easier to pipe water, to distribute water, and we're not gonna have weird side effect, probably, but also the overall power output is gonna be better. So 6 water pumps at 75% is better than 5 at 100, because I think we will need 120 times 5. Yes, because times 4 is 480 and we need 540. Yes. What is that? What? Dude, what you scared me. Go away. You. I need to heal. I need to heal. This is bad. I knew that guy was somewhere. Where are you? You're so ugly. Fortunately, we have an awesome weapon. Okay. Whew. What was I talking about? Before getting accosted by the most hideous of monsters. Okay, so a total of 3 lines of pipes. Three pipelines. That's how they're called. Lines of pipes. They are pipelines. So one comes from the center here. So this is better actually. So pipes coming straight from here, from of course our water pumps. I didn't say it, but I think you'll get it. We need to place them on the water. I'll get to that. So one pipeline comes in here and split water between these 4, okay, around it. Another one comes from here and goes to these 4, and as you guessed, another one comes from that way and splits water over the 4 that are on the far end there. Now, we're gonna have these pipes go through here in this lower level, lower corridor, and they're gonna go up. How do we do that in a way that is clean? Okay, first of all, let me arrange pipes in one of these hotbars, because that's gonna make my life so much easier. So let's go to organization, no, logistics, not organization. Let's have this on 1, pipeline on 2, pipeline junction on 3. We shouldn't need any pipeline pump, but I'm gonna put that in there, and just for the sake of convenience, I'm also gonna have this on 5, this on 6, this on 7, and this on 8, and that should account for pretty much everything. Maybe just this I could have on 9. Okay, we should have everything. So, how do we place these power lines so that they are all nice and tidy? We come in here and we place a pipeline support at the far end of this foundation and in the center, like that. Then we go this way and we do the same right here. So this is the center horizontally of this foundation, and one here and also one in here. And I also do the same thing on this end. 1 and 2. Then pipes. Want to run straight pipes like so. Okay, and these should be straight. I think they are. Yes. Then I can select the junction. I try to align as best as I can with that inlet, and boom, place it. Then more pipes, and from that from the junction to the inlet, and look how clean that is. That is beautiful. Not only that, but I'm gonna show you right away, just because it's so crazy. If you place another foundation right against there, I don't know why it doesn't want to snap right now, but say like that. Look at this. Doesn't it look awesome? I think this is amazing. Like, it looks so beautiful when it's all like this. Okay, so let's continue. Want that, and I also want this, and this, and I think you got the gist of it, so I'm gonna do this for all the 12 of them, okay? Alright, so all the generators are now connected to these temporary pipes. Now, we, however, said that these 4 in here should all be connected to a single pipe that comes from there. Now, there is not, unfortunately, enough space to do a turn and then a merge in the middle here before we encroach on the wall there. So what's gonna happen instead is that we remove these 2 ends, like so, and we get to here and we say, okay, look, these 2 are part of a network, this one is on another pipe network, so disconnect that, and also these 2 are part of the network, this is not. Now we're gonna connect these 2 in the middle here. Let's see if that works out the first way around. So I put a pipeline support, and it needs to be from this junction to out and then towards me, and rotate it. Now, this might not work the first time around, because if you remember, these junctions were placed freeform, and in fact this one looks like it's a tiny little bit too close. If that happens, just replace this pipe here, okay? Remove this, remove the junction, and rebuild. Wait, yeah, remove this so that we make a pipe like so, and rebuild this junction, but try to put it maybe a millimeter more towards the right. Overall, shouldn't impact the aesthetic too much, but should make it so that this can now connect, or at least it should. Why is it not yet connecting? So is it? I think it's still. I think it's still too close. Just gonna do this again. I'm gonna get it right. Junction. So, and I'm gonna do it like so. Come on now. Wait. What if I do this? Oh, maybe that's how... But wait... Yeah, maybe. Oh, this is wonky though. No, I was definitely doing it like this when I tested. Because if you do it like this, then the pipe is straight up until the last moment when it has to go that way. But you know what? This is still okay, because then I can remove this support, place a piece of straight pipe in between, and now it doesn't matter. I can just place a junction right here in the middle, more or less in the middle, you know? Doesn't have to be perfect. And then this can come out right in here in the middle, and that's totally okay, because look, boom. Now, these 4 all come from this pipe. And now look at this magic here. When you put a wall in here, you got an outlet. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? And this can come from its two, whatchamacallit, water extractors, okay? So, this thing here, I'm gonna replicate also that way. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you instead how do I manage the 4 in the center of the structure here, right? Because I need to connect these 4 to a pipe that comes from there. Now, I could really easily just put an outlet here. What? An outlet? Well, a pipeline support that will look like an outlet. And then, can I cross them? Can I make them? Yes, I think I can. Look at this. However, this is gonna look a little bit... No, it's kind of good actually. Oh, it wants to place it there. But you know, it's not necessarily bad, is it? Look at this. 1. Okay, I want it to be... Okay. Now that they are placed though, to be safe, I think I need to... Wait, okay. F, and then thumb, mouse button. No, control, thumb. Yes. I think I want to remove all these sections here. And probably even this. And this, because now it can be just a straight pipe. And now it's all pipes. From here to here. From here to here. There. There. In between. And there. Right, so one pipe comes in here and gets split 4 ways. And this is not connected here. This is a separate pipeline. And it's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna do this bit on the end here just the same way I did that. And I'll be right back. Alright, look at this beauty. The pipes are all in the right place. And there's 1 and 2 in there and 3 lines ready to go right there for our water collection. Now, as the last thing, we jump down and take a lot of damage. Well, not really a lot. And we close these up because we don't need to see these pipes anymore now. We do a 1 meter thingy, like that. And zoop. And it's all super nice and tidy. Look at this. Look at this. It's unreal. Amazing. Perfectly hidden like magic. Alright, now that we have all the pipes in place, let's think about coal. So, each one of these bad boys needs 15 for a total of 180. My idea is to have 2 lines of 120, so to have more than necessary, to do 2 manifolds, one that starts from there and serves this 6, and another one that starts from there and serves this 6, and it's gonna be 240 minus 180, we're gonna have 60 left. Of course, they're gonna be merged in here, and we're gonna maybe have them exit from here. And from here, we can accumulate somewhere around there or something. And that can be maybe our surplus of coal that we can use for something else, right? Maybe to fuel, I don't know, a tractor or something in the future, right? Let's remove this. I don't need it. Now, this manifold, right? I would like to preserve this space in the middle for walking, just because being able to get in here and see this, it's gonna be awesome, right? Oh, it's raining. Cool. And of course the bit rate goes to shit. It's okay though. It's okay. It really is. So I want to have platforms, let's say there. And these platforms will be the base of our splitters. Okay. Now I need a way to go up. I could definitely use these ladders here. Yes, and we get up here. So we're gonna have walls that go up to there, for sure. But one of these will actually be a wall with a conveyor belt hole in it. Now, I want to be able to get stuff in there. Let me see. Because one of these is gonna have the input much closer. So this is much closer, so what I want to have instead is to do this. Look, look, look. It's gonna work, I promise. There. Here's the trick. You ready? You ready? This is a splitter, okay? Boom, right? Now this of course doesn't work immediately. We have to place it again, but it will. That's now connected. This can be also connected. Now this splitter comes in here to another splitter. Okay, so input must match with that output, and this can totally work. And this one needs to have a Mark II belt in the middle there. Just click twice in there and it's gonna work. That's connected in the middle. All of these lifts can totally be Mark I. Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect, right? So this one goes sideways, and that one comes straight up, and they meet at the second splitter, right? And then I don't actually need to replace this, but I'm going to anyway. Now let's think of the second row. So we now have an input that comes this way. We can do that. So now the input to this splitter needs to be in the back. This needs to be placed again so that it will connect magically. And there it is. And then this one instead wants to go this way. And you just repeat the same pattern. However, now this won't exactly work, and I'll tell you why. Because I need this one in the middle to be a line that goes through. So actually, this needs to be like that instead, aligned with this one. Now I remember. Okay, it's because this needs to be this Mark II line. This can connect directly, like so. Then another splitter that connects like so. Take this out, and another lift, and this lift comes from here actually. I don't want to go down. Okay. There you go. Perfect. Let me up. Let me up again. Okay, so this is the pattern. This is the pattern now. So, first time you enter from there, and you go this way, then you get in here, all with Mark II lines. then this way I don't really need a Mark II line, because then I'm gonna proceed straight down the center. So normal Mark I belt in here, okay, then these two guys, yes, repeat the same pattern, one like that, and one like that. So let's go to, what is your input? To here. And this rotated like so, to here. Of course, remove this again and place it new so that it connects. I'm having trouble speaking right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired actually. So that it connects. I don't know why it's so hard to say for me. So Mark II line connects. See, I can do it after a while. I can do it. And then a Mark I line in there. Which, by the way, is this even needed? Am I being stupid? I think I am, guys. I think I am being stupid. Look, there's no need for another splitter there. Absolutely no need. Because look, I can simply do this. And of course this now looks wonky. Place it again. That, is it the same height? Yes. There. That's more than enough. Whoa, that's too high. Too tall. There it is. How does this look? I think this is pretty okay. This is gonna work. Let me do the exact same thing this way. Alright, the second half of the power plant is connected, so it should be all okay. That should be Mark II, Mark II, Mark II in the middle, Mark II there, and the rest is all Mark I. And so that can be connected to the outside. Actually, let's start thinking of maybe a wall with a door. Why not? Wall with door. There it is. This way we can go up and maybe. I mean, maybe I can have. Maybe I want to have my door slightly to the side. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Ramps? Sure. Okay, so that way I can get out if I so choose, right? But what I wanted to show is one inlet in here for coal and another one specular to that on the other side. Now, the idea would be, okay, this would work, okay? But then in the future we can bring the, let's say, the overflow of both this and this, merge it in the middle and send it that way to, I don't know, somewhere to do something. Now, we need to of course think about getting the raw materials in here. Okay, so for water extraction, here's the deal. Let's have a few foundations that come this way and that we can walk on without having to swim, right? There is a way to make water extractors snap. It's not that easy, but it's doable. Let's see if I can replicate this. The trick is that we need to place foundations that are deep enough underwater. Okay, so let's see if we start like this, at this height, and we go 4 meters down, and then we place First of all, can I build in there? I cannot. That is so deep that I can't actually build there. So let me remove this ramp. Let me instead make a 2-meter ramp. So that's going underwater there, and I can snap to it. So let's test this, because I honestly do not remember. You're gonna need a certain depth of water and also a certain distance between the foundation and the water surface. If I try and place a water extractor, it says clipping may occur, and also it is snapping. That's good. And it's not saying that the water isn't deep enough. So I guess this actually works. Okay. So from this level, how do you recognize this level? Well, it's a level where the 1-meter foundation just gets above water by a smidge. That's like 30 centimeters or something. Then you go down 2 meters and you place foundations there, right? Now those foundations, we want to have a bunch of these, probably. Right? We don't need this anymore. Okay, now, water extractor. This now snaps to the foundations, which is good. Now, I need 2 to feed this one. Are we aligned? I think we are. Let's see, if I place you here. First of all, do you go too high up? That's a question, because each water pump can lift naturally, without water pumps, can lift up to 10 meters, right? How can I gauge that? Okay, let's say that this is the middle of this pipe, which kind of looks like it. We can now go 1 and 2, this is 8 meters. We can go up to, wait, why didn't I place? We can go up to there. Let's try and climb on top of that. This is more than enough. Absolutely. Yep. So this water extractor can go 4, 8, and 2, 10 meters. Water can get up there. So this works. This works. My calculations are correct. And I like them that way. So let's take that. And let's... crouching, other clearance, okay. Okay, and actually if you hold control, now they can snap one next to each other. Perfect. Now, configure this and say, you know what? 75%, so you produce 90. Can you get out of here? I was pressing escape, I swear, like 3 times. 75. Cool. Escape. Escape. Thank you. Okay. You just need to convince it. Eventually, it'll listen. I think I'll just, you know, bring the pipe down from there. Why not? Right? Let's bring you down to here first. Now, when you place pipes like so at an angle, there's several modes. Like the default one is like, yeah, like I'm just gonna do this, right? Like a diagonal pipe. However, you can press R and change mode and say auto 2D. Pretty much the same. Another mode is noodle, which is more curvy. And it is kinda. It's more like a smooth curve. And then the last one is horizontal to vertical, which does this. Which is kind of funny, you know? Do I like it? Maybe going the other way around. Oh yeah, horizontal to vertical this way is what I like, I think. Yes. Now let's get straight to here. And actually, wait, I can do this. I can do this. So just like the conveyor belts, you go 1, 2, and you should be able to create a smooth curve like that. Let's have a junction. Will this snap? Now this, you hold control and it snaps. And it's really nice. I appreciate. There you go. So technically, these two are connected. And I don't even need to eliminate this, which is a nice plus. I just need to connect them to power somehow. Power that we will have at some point. Let's have 2 power poles. Like that. And then this will get there. Yes, at this point I want to start thinking double wall outlets, something like that. Boom. So that can get powered, and also at some point I'm gonna have to do this. Oh yeah, it looks beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a little bit wonky in here, but maybe at some point we can also cover this with something else. And maybe this smoke will be part of the build. Maybe, why not? Okay, so central line is handled. Now I just need to do something similar to this for that and that. Now the one that's gonna be most tricky, it's gonna be this one, right? Because I might not have enough of a depth in here. If I do this, right? Is there enough space in here for you to be in there this way? Or maybe just enough. Do you clip horrendously? Kind of. But that's my fault. You can just put you a little bit more like so. Like this way. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Okay. This is nice, and I can have a pipe coming here and then there, and Bob's your uncle. 1, 2, like this. I think I like where this is going. We're still going horizontal to vertical, so that connects perfectly. And I'm okay with this making a slight curve like that. So that now, when we do this, it looks alright. It looks alright. Let's see, I can have another 2 right beside these ones. I don't see why not. I don't remember exactly how much space do they all need. 2 maybe? Is 2 enough for you? How is this behaving? You know what? You guys are clipping just the right amount. I like the way you clip. Cool, and this is this pipeline. Oh wow, I'm out of plates. Interesting. I guess I placed a lot of walls and stuff. What is that? I hear spoilers, and I don't like it. Anyway, what is your inlet? There it is. There. Okay. All the water extractors are connected to this outlet here. This outlet should be connected to the wall here. However, if I want to finish this, I need to go get a few more plates, because I'm kind of out of component at the moment. Out of components. So that's gonna get there. And this there. So technically we are connected. However, we are out of power in the main base. This took enough time that all my generator in the main base are now powerless. Alright, I am back with a little bit more materials, and I also took the time to repower our biofuel generator. So now these guys are spinning. Oh yes, we got plenty. We got water coming in. Okay, cool. Now let's get this coal. Sep coal. I think they are powering down because we have enough already. Let's have this. These are all Mark II belts. Let's have these come up to maybe here. Cool. This straight looks like. Now that needs to go there. Huh. How do I do that? Okay, from there. We could use the conveyor wall mount, which is really convenient. Maybe get up to here-ish, and then from here we get a lift. Yeah, that can work. That can work. So let's say that we got a lift here. Maybe? Let's see. That's something like that. Then 4 Mark II lift. Oh, this is gonna be difficult now. Yeah, there's no way for me to properly judge that height. I went too far. How do I do this? Can I have a reference like that? Oh, that is a perfect reference actually. So Mark II this. No, that still doesn't work. It's like one smidge lower. One smidge lower than you would normally do. And it's, I mean, it'll work. Okay? It'll work. So, these guys, right? These guys have all water. These four, at the very least. Well, actually, all of them should have water. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, okay, okay. Amazing. Now, if I get coal in, these guys are also gonna start producing power. So what I want is for us to finish enclosing this like so. Because I want to connect these guys to some power lines. Let's do this. And then this and that. And I can do the same on the other side. Okay, so if I now connect a power line to that miner, we should be able to start generating some power here, finally. Let's go. Light is green. The mining drill is going down. And coal is coming out. Come on, before we run out of biofuel. There it is. Coal is getting in. I can see it. Oh yes, it's spinning up. Beautiful. Capacity is going up. Amazing. It's gonna take a second though, because of course enough coal needs to accumulate in here. We need a full stack of coal in here before we get a proper distribution up to this one. So we are gonna see this up and down for a second, but it's alright. While that happens, I can start thinking of connecting this line, right? So that will need to come from another pure node. And we know that we have a couple in here. Actually, while I do this, I should bring power with me. I should bring power. So from there, please come here. Then from here, let's see, how far can you go? Pretty far, actually. Oh, and we are right here. Is this pure? Yes, it is. Yes, sir. So production, miner. Boom. And you know what? I'm gonna connect you right away. Just so you start winding up. Now, in terms of direction, I actually want to go that way, I think. Yes. That's preferable. We need to get in right there. Okay, so Mark 2. First stop is in here. Then we're gonna get poisoned. I didn't mean to fall down. Come on now. Work with me. Here. Then you go down. It clips. It's clipping. I'm gonna fix it at some point, okay? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's have a ramp. And then before we get poisoned, we got poisoned, but just slightly. They're not very poisoned. They're mildly poisoned. And then you come up to here. And then we could do the same thing. What is that monstrosity? So, same thing, maybe, which is not conveyor pole, not stackable, but conveyor wall mount. There. And then how did I do that? With one of these. And then this. Oh, I need to bring actually this up to here. And then lift. I think it was something like this. This might work. Oh, look at that. It's pretty good. And I don't have a door in here. Let's make one pretty quick. There you go. Now I have a door. And now I have a coal coming in here too. Oh, this is not connected though. Sure. Let's create connections for these guys. Let's go up. There you go. I think that's all of them. No, it's not all of them. There's those. I need to get up. Ah! Wrong jump. Wrong jump. Now they're all connected. Let's look at the power output somehow. Like this. Ooh, look at that. Did we just exceed a gigawatt? I think we did. Now, not all of them are working properly, and also we are over a gigawatt because the biofuel power plant back at the base is still going. But I think we got it. I think we got it now. Okay, these guys are now completely full. which means that the second row is getting enough, more than enough, which means that the third row, well, it's not yet getting enough, but it will soon. See? They're just stopping for a second there. You know what? I'm gonna pause in here for a second, and I'll be back when the manifold system has properly backed up and we can see the power plant working at 100% efficiency. Alright, the manifold is stable. The power plant is now working at 100%, as demonstrated by the fact that these lines, which are the first being served, are all backlogged. This is all backlogged, and this is now starting to accumulate. So working 100%, and the same is happening here also. Notice this, the production is now 0.9 gigawatts as promised. The total capacity would be more than that because we still have our biomass generators connected. The beauty of the biomass generator is that it is now idle. It will not consume biomass unless our demand, our consumption exceeds 900 megawatts. Although I hope it's gonna be in a while. Okay, now we are consuming 270, 300 at the moment, but I hope it's gonna be, you know, that this buffer of 900 and maybe up to 1 gigawatts is gonna be enough for us to do something cool in the next episodes. While I was waiting, I also exercised my building skills, and I made a few of these catwalks to help us go around. There's a nice catwalk staircase in here, and this corridor goes all the way around here. Let's not jump out. Goes around here, connects to this door, and then it goes down there. Connects to this door in here. We are too close to the cliff in there, it's okay. And the last door in here just goes out on a small catwalk of its own that lets us go in that direction. And maybe at some point I'll remove this tree and I'll continue the catwalk around this corner. I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll also get in. Now this thing kind of looks cool with a ceiling, especially if it's high enough, because it creates this effect, right? Where it looks that it actually has a ceiling, and you see the chimneys protrude from the top. So I might actually do something like that in between episodes to beautify it just a little bit. Alright, this is gonna be it for this pretty long episode, but I hope you're gonna find it interesting. I think the objective has been achieved, and in a way that it's maybe not super elegant, but at the very least functional. I enjoyed making up this, like coming up with this build and all the systems for the pipes connection, and also that weird zigzag of belts that go up and down. I enjoy this. It's a nice challenge, and at the same time, like, the game has some moments that are pretty high in action when you go around and explore and there's creatures, but also the main note is just this chill, relaxed building when you can get in the zone and solve this beautiful puzzle that is Satisfactory. If you get this far in the video, I want to encourage you to maybe leave a like, and even better, what I enjoy the most is when you guys leave a comment and let me know what you like, what you don't like, give, you know, some suggestions, and yeah, like, let me hear your voice. Like, connecting with you guys, it's for me the most enjoyable part of this. It really gives me satisfaction. Okay, so if you can spare a moment, I would really much enjoy to hear from you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Alla prossima!